How to with Natty Lou.
All right, so here is the completed lower portion of this mask that I've been working on. If you've been following along, then you know that I have been experimenting, sculpting out of a clay made from caulking and cornstarch. I think this clay is usually referred to as ugu, and usually it's used for making molds of things, which are then cast in other materials. But I wanted to see if I could sculpt with it and how that would turn out. So I sculpted this mask using a face form, and it turned out pretty well. I made the teeth out of thermoplastic pellets, which I stuck in there. And since the last video, I have painted it using just multi-surface acrylic paints. And then I covered that in a matte, although it looks pretty glossy with the flash of the camera shining on it. Anyway, I painted it with a matte Mod Podge. Get that over here. And then a pretty thick layer of that. And then I put a lot of the super gloss Mod Podge right around the mouth area just to give it that kind of slobbery, slimy look, and right under the nose, just to make it a little bit more natural. Obviously, it's kind of an unnatural color, but it seems to fit with my reference picture that I'm using. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. Now, it's not going to be like a fully flexible mask, like I was kind of hoping maybe it would be a little bit more rubbery. Obviously, it's got some rubberiness to it. I'm worried if I flex it too much that it's going to crack the paint, so I don't want to do that. So I don't know if there's much of an advantage to doing things this way as opposed to like paper mache, because it's still going to be a pretty solid thing. The back was still pretty sticky for some reason. Like I think I got too much cornstarch on my second layer on the back. And it was still just kind of globby. So I scraped as much as I could off of that, but then I thought it would be nicer anyway to put a fabric backing on it, just so that the face wasn't right up against that silicone back there, because the person, anyway, I'm trying to be nice to the person who's going to wear this. Actually, he doesn't even know he's going to wear this yet, so ha, surprise! Anyway, but I'm hoping this will turn out. Now I'm going to create a mask that goes on top of this here and all the way around. It's a Batman style mask. And yeah, I'm hoping this will turn out well. If all goes according to plan, I will be making a few cool Batman cosplay outfits that are all part of the Dark Knight's Metal series. So they're kind of creepy bad guy Batmen. And this one is the Dawnbreaker. I'll try to post a picture of what I am going for, based on a statue that DC Collectibles has made, or is going to be making. It isn't even released yet. But it's being distributed by Sideshow, which is my favorite company ever. So I saw the picture of these guys on there, and I think they'd be really cool as a set of cosplay outfits. So that's what I'm going for. I'll turn this around and you can see what it looks like on a face. All right, so here it is. Ah, rah. All right, so obviously it's a little bit big on me, but it is meant for a man. I will let him know soon who he is. Hopefully he'll still like me. Anyway, yay, it's still flexible enough. I think it'll work well with a cloth style mask around it. Yeah, so that'll be the next step, is trying to figure out how to attach it to that, which I think I've got a pretty good layer of fabric in here. It should be pretty easy to attach without ripping. So, woohoo! I hope you've enjoyed watching this process and experimenting with me. Hopefully you can try something like this, and keep tuning in to see more how to with Natty Lou's in the future. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot more of these. Thanks! Bye!